What's going on, my friends? It is Friday night at 6:20 p.m. Eastern Time in Florida. And I'm just here to hang out with you guys for just about an hour. Just about a little hour. I thought my microphone... I always think my microphone is muted, and I'm just talking into the void. Let me add Andy to my group real quick. Because he's going to join my group. We're going to partner up and play some Blast, if that's cool with him. I think we're good. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Hanging out for about an hour, and then making some dinner, having some beers, watching a movie with the wife. The daughter is eating right now. She's eating some prunes. She's having some prunes. And then, yeah, my wife's going to put her down to bed, and I'm hanging out with you. I'm hanging out with you guys in the meantime. What's up, Psychotic? Mad Dog Productions. Rogue Squadron Podcast. What's up, guys? Ironically generic name, Kirk Pritchard. Lachlan. Meta Turo. Mark Nestor. Neo Wing. Drew Shuley. Brian Boardwell. Everybody that I did not mention. Welcome to the stream, one and all. I'm drinking a Cigar City Maduro Brown Ale right now. It's delicious. One of my favorites. Out of my O'Kelly's Irish Pub, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Pint glass that I got when I was in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, back in 2011. But what movie are you watching later? I don't know. We don't know yet. Last time we had a movie night, last weekend, we watched LA Confidential. It was really good. Oh.
Hello there.
J Money, Jared, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the night. I greatly appreciate that, man. I greatly appreciate that. Hello there, right back to you. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Hope you have some fun weekend plans, whatever fun means to you. Sometimes fun doesn't mean hanging out with people. Sometimes fun just means sitting on the goddamn couch playing some Red Dead Redemption 2, which I have not played yet. And vegging out, right? But thank you so much, Jared, for the first super chat of the night. I greatly appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah. What's up, Tom Davis? Good to see you, man. Hey, what is everyone's thoughts on the Cassian TV series and Disney Plus? Disney Plus, I'm assuming I'm a dummy. I don't look into things, but I'm assuming that is the streaming service. Rogue Squadron. I think, yeah, I don't really get too excited about things, as most of you guys know, until they're really close. I like the idea of a Cassian show. It wouldn't be my first pick, and honestly, if you watch my video, you guys, you would know that might come up as a surprise, but I would rather it be a prequel era show, you know, something that, I don't know, something that's a little different. Star Wars is the original trilogy to me. That is what Star Wars means to me. But even I want a little bit of prequel action in there, you know? Spy thriller plus Star Wars, I'm down. I'm with you. I'm with you there, Lachlan. I'm excited for the spinous part because it'll be gritty and dirty. Arthur Soto. Yeah, that's really the main reason I'm excited for it, is because of the espionage aspect. You know, that Star Wars posted in their little news thing. So hopefully it's, you know, I always kind of think about other spy like the original Mission Impossible, not the newest Mission Impossibles. They're fun, but they're a completely different type of movie than the first one, right? The first one's still my favorite because it's more of a spy flick. The newer ones are ridiculously fun, but they're way different, you know. Let's get this channel to 1 million subs. The Flippy 787. I don't know if it'll ever get there. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. The channel really ebbs and flows with Star Wars movies. It's really interesting. Like with every Star Wars movie that gets released, there's a big bump. Obviously, it makes sense, right? Star Wars will be topical at the time, and people will be searching for Star Wars stuff. It's kind of interesting how it ebbs and flows, you know. Hope Fatherhood is treating you well. My little guy is scared of Stormtrooper helmet, but may grow to love one day. Nice.
HG, got a question. How do you respond to someone calling you a bandwagon? Fan for liking the new stuff. Speaking as a fan of 23 years.
Theed P. The ADP? I've had this discussion before. Is it Theed P or the ADP? I can never remember. God damn it. Can we not find a blast match, Andy? I know I apologize for just making you sit there. I completely forgot that it's not... Oh, wait. How did Andy get into a match? Weird. Oh, no. He's still sitting in the same match. I just joined the same goddamn room that I was in. Didn't I? Andy, follow me. I'm going to try to get a strike match in the meantime. The ADP. Thank you. I appreciate that. Correcting my dumb ass. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. How's it going, HG? Got a question. How do you respond to someone calling you a bandwagon fan for liking the new stuff, speaking as a fan of 23 years? That's just so dumb to me. Like, somebody calling somebody a bandwagon fan for liking the new shit, especially as I've been a fan my entire life. I'm 32 years old now. I don't even remember the first time I saw Star Wars. I was probably too young to speak, right? So was I a bandwagon fan for disliking the prequels? Are the people who dislike the new things bandwagon dislikers? You know what I mean? That seems like such a middle school goofy fucking thing. Oh, you like Blink-182? You're just a bandwagon fan. I liked them before they were big. I liked them before Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. That's just such like a dumb high school freshman stupid fucking thing to think. I don't know. That's so silly to me. I don't know. I wouldn't even respond. I'd just be like, yeah, you're dumb. You have a really dumb way of thinking about things. A bandwagon fan for liking the new stuff. So if you like the new things, you're automatically either an apologist, according to some folks on the good old internet, or I guess you're a bandwagon fan. That's really strange. Yeah, man, I wouldn't even respond, honestly. That's not your response to give. That's just a dumb way of thinking, you know? I think. Especially after a fan of 32 or 23 years, like you said.
What's your best type of poop? Liquidy poop.
Shitty. Psychotic, thanks, man. Give me a sec. All right, Andy. I'm joining a strike match. I apologize for that. Yeah, the ADP, you said you're a fan of 23 years, right? You know what you like. You know what you dislike. And if you like the things that are new, cool. And if people think that's a bandwagon perspective, I just think that is fucking dumb. Yeah. Like I said, that's the perspective of like a high school kid who's upset that their favorite band is liked by people, and they think that, you know, they want to keep them underground. And yeah, I don't know. It's just stupid way of thinking. And psychotic. I hope I answered your question there, man. Oh, yes. How's the daughter, by the way? She's great. She's, like, within the past 3 days, the ADP, she is, like, fully sitting up. Not on her own. You have to, like, sit her up, right? But she doesn't fall over anymore. You still have to watch her, of course, because she'll start leaning back a little bit, and then she'll, you know, bonk her head. You got to put a pillow behind her. But, man, it's like, yesterday was a real mind blower. We were all, me, my wife, and my daughter, and the 2 kitties, we're all laying in bed, and I went like I don't know if you could hear that, with my hand on the bed, and then she looked at me and did the same thing. She went with her hand, and then we just did that back and forth for like 10 minutes. Just little communications, right? So neat. And then like we would go, and then she would go, and like try to mimic our little, you know, lip blowing sounds. It was incredible. What else? She did. Oh, she's like waving now. So we'll wave to her, and she like looks at her hand and like moves it side to side. It's such a mind blowing thing, man. It's insane. Still doesn't make sense to me. And psychotic. What's your best type of poop? Liquidy poop. Shitty. When I'm going, I prefer. We're really gonna get into this. I prefer something relatively solid. Yeah. Not liquidy. Not like baby poops. That's just too much. That's just too much, man. We are getting into the poop territory. Psychotic. Thanks, though, man. I appreciate that. Shahit. Shahit? What robot said? Shahit? Something like that. Brian Boardwell, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Did the robot... Wait, can I repeat that? You're not going to get charged twice. Can I not repeat that? Weird. Normally when I click this button in the past, the robot would read it again. But for whatever reason, it's not doing it. Interesting. But Brian, I appreciate that. Poop. I've created a monster. I name my streams Poop like 3 times. And now the #1 topic of discussion on this channel is shit. But I appreciate that, Brian. All right, let's do this. Finally got a match, Andy.
The resistance is attempting to steal intel from the wreckage. Be sure no package leaves this.
All right. All right. Here we go. So, oh, did they change up the look of the? Oh, that's cool. When did they change that? Have they changed that since I've streamed? The little squad icons down in the bottom left corner? The last time that I streamed was on Wednesday. Wednesday, like, middle of the afternoon. Is that something new? I am confused. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Kyle 333777. It was changed with the Grievous update. No way, really, Jared? It was really changed with the Grievous update. I've played numerous times since the Grievous update. That is crazy. I'm not a very observant person, I suppose. It's also a fact that my microphone stand kind of blocks the entire bottom left corner of my screen, so maybe it's a little obscured and I just haven't paid attention to it. Interesting. Alright, Andy, let's get some. That was a nice roll. There we go. You should have got that kill. I apologize for stealing your kill. I forgot he's streaming. He's probably not even listening to me. I'm just talking into the void. Oh yeah, Star Wars Ramblings on YouTube. Actually, he streams on Twitch. I want to ask him why he prefers Twitch over YouTube. I'm just curious. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, Fallout 76. I played the beta on... Oh, it was last night. Yeah, I played a couple hours of the beta with my buddy. Had a really fun time. Really fun time. It's really interesting to me to like go down the rabbit hole of Fallout or video game YouTubers because it reminds me of, in a way, like a lot of. Oh, 1 second. 9-player kill streak. Let's get this. Let's do this. Let's keep going. Let's keep this up. Rich Lyons, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it as well, just as soon as I get a 10-player kill streak. All right, there we go. Have you seen what was that challenge that I just got? And I'm dead. Nope, never mind. Whee! Sorry. All right, sorry, Rich. There we go. Rich Lyons, thank you so much once again, man. Have you seen the All Not Star Wars series? No, I haven't. Honestly, I don't even know if I've seen one of their videos. They're pretty big, right? I'm surprised I honestly don't think I've ever seen one of their videos. I've seen them pop up in like my recommended section and stuff like that on YouTube. Oh, 1 sec. Venom, 1 second, man. Oh shit. Venom, don't you make me lose my 13-player kill streak. There we go. 14-player kill streak. I need to play more often on Fridays with a beer. Apparently I'm goddamn RoboCop over here. But yeah, Rich, no, I've never seen one of their videos, and honestly, I don't even know what a Star Wars series from them would be like. So I'm assuming it's like reviews. Don't they do music? Or am I thinking of a different channel? Might be thinking of a completely different channel. But, Rich, I appreciate that channel support, man, and, gotcha, punk. And, maybe after the stream I'll have to check them out, because, damn it! Is that a 16-player kill streak? I don't know, maybe it was. Yeah, 16-player kill streak. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a parody series, Brian. Okay. I dig that kind of stuff. I like Star Wars parody. Alright, I'll have to check that out then. For sure. Damn it. But I appreciate that, Rich. And Venom Jewbear, new fans will think you're a fecal enthusiast. Oh, man. Old fans will think that as well, Venom. It is funny how, like, little silly stuff turns into, I don't know, like a meme for the channel itself. I name, like, 3 streams poop, because I couldn't think of anything else to call my streams. And now everybody just talks about shit in the chat. I love it. Oh shit, I'm toast. But I appreciate that, Venom. Good to see you, man. What do you think about the news, Geonosis this week? Camo clone. I honestly haven't really looked at it. I'm not, yeah, it's like one thing I haven't really looked at yet. Just like, I don't know why. I think it was, oh, one sec.
Fly casual, fly casual.
Patrick, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Give me one sec, give me one sec. Yeah, who was that? Camo clone. I'll probably check out the Geonosis news tomorrow in the morning when I have some time. I think it might be a little too late to give my opinion on it in a video form, unless you guys want something like that, but I don't know how, you know, how much I can really add to the conversation at this point. Which is sad to say, you know, like, a piece of news comes out a couple days ago. That's how quick the news cycle is, and that's how quick people's, like, or my attention span is even, you know? That 2-day-old news is old news now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Patrick Ferrara, thank you so much. I knew a... Is that how you say it? I knew a Ferrara. Spelled exactly the same way, actually. I'm assuming you pronounce it Ferrara as well. Patrick, thank you so much, man. Once you're done with the Clone Wars, will you finish Rebels? Yep, that's actually, that's my plan. I started watching Clone Wars, well, for 2 reasons, really. Because when I was doing these live streams, I had some viewers telling me that I needed to watch it and that I would like it and just give it a chance. So, you know, I gave it a chance, and now my kind of Star Wars world has certainly been expanded, right? And the second reason is because I was watching Rebels, and at the end of the first season, you know, I mean, you know what happens, and I realized that I wasn't really that familiar with what happened, or yeah, characters and stuff like that that were from the Clone Wars. So I decided before I, you know, continue with the Clone Wars, I'll hop into I mean, before I continue with Rebels, I'll hop into the Clone Wars and get a better feel for it, and maybe, you know, have some context for some things that were put into Rebels, you know. But yeah, that's my plan, Patrick, is to come on, dude, there we go, is to finish up with the Clone Wars and then watch Rebels. No! I don't really know... I can't hit him through that? I don't really know when I'm going to finish, like... I really don't know when I'm going to finish the Clone Wars. It's taken me about a year to get to where I am right now. I'm about halfway through. And... You know, it might be a little faster now, because I kind of got the viewing schedule down. Plus, you know, with the newborn baby, my mom actually comes over every Wednesday just to, like, spend time with, you know, her granddaughter. and which kind of frees me up for like 6 hours sometimes to watch a couple episodes, make a couple videos, write a couple scripts, you know. So that's yeah. Long story short, Patrick, Clone Wars after Rebels, 100%. And I appreciate that channel support, man.
Fly casual.
Oh shit. There we go. 4-player kill streak. Let's get it back to 16-player kill streak. Palp, thank you so much. Good to see you, man. Is that the... That is the Palp. All right. I see you there, man. Thank you so much. I feel like it's been a while. Take off your pants. They're already off? You think I walk around my goddamn house in pants? How dare you, Palp? I am a comfortable man.
Fly casual.
One sec.
Why a Star Wars game called Battle and random too.
Damn it. Ryan Harp, thanks, man. Give me one sec. But Palp, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I'm curious if you guys are playing anything new in the Discord. I recently got, well, I've been playing the Fallout 76 beta, having a lot of fun. There's a lot of things I want changed with the game, especially PvP, because I'm a PvP hound in games like that. RPGs, MMORPGs, I like them to be ruthless, right? And right now the PvP feels super nerfed. And I get it, you know, you're making PvP for people that like single-player Fallout games, so it can't be too ruthless. Maybe they'll add a mode in the future for fellas like me, but we'll see. We'll see. And Ryan Harp, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. One sec. There we go. New idea for a stream name. Watch me play a Star Wars game called Battlefront 2 and talk about Star Wars and random poop. All right. Copy, pasted. It will make it so. Make it so. I appreciate that, Ryan. That basically like merges all of my dumb stream names, right? Damn it. My streams are either called, well, Friday night, because I can't think of anything, and it's Friday night, or poop, or this is a live stream. I am playing Battlefront 2, which is a video game about Star Wars. I'll make it happen, Ryan. But I appreciate that channel support. It's good to see you, man. Been to Disney anytime soon? Woo! I'm doing good. I'm doing better than I have in a long time. No, get him. Oh, damn it. I did do a stream titled like Episode 9 Plot Leaked blah blah blah, and I had so many people come to the stream, and I think it got a lot of dislikes, and I was laughing my ass off. Love it. Gotcha, punk. Oh, I thought that would kill the overtime. I guess not. I thought the only reason the overtime was happening was because somebody had it. Guess not. One sec, Sully. Oh, Sully, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. It's good to see you. Bless my sweet white ass, it's Dweebo. What is Dweebo? Oh, you're saying Greedo, but... Oh, you're saying... Is that a... Oh, what's that?
Once again, we have tried with our resistance forces to return to the First Order. Good one.
Mandalore #hype.
William Aguilar, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. Sully, I just did a blessing motion with my hand. Actually, I don't know if I did. I just waved my hand. I don't know any blessing motions. But it's good to see you. I appreciate that.
I don't know.
One sec.
Fly casual.
It's changed my name to something easier. Glad you're loving the Clone War series. You're on one of my favorite episodes.
Nice. Dat boy, give me one sec, man. William Aguilar, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support on this Friday night. Since you are almost done with Umbara, the next big arcs to look forward to are, and I don't even know how to pronounce this because I have never seen that written even. Onderon? Phonetically spell that in the chat for me, guys. I'm curious how to pronounce that. Onderon and Mandalore. Hashtag hype. I'm going to Google it. I'm just curious what it is. Where'd it go? Onderon. Star Wars location. In its earliest ages of civilization, Onderon was a world marked with savage jungles that were filled with dangerous creatures. To survive, the primitive human inhabitants of the planet protected themselves behind the walls of fortified settlements. Nice, okay. Interesting. I see a picture of Ahsoka, so I'm assuming she's in there. All right. So it's... Okay. I think in my head, I'm thinking it's an arc where... I don't know, the guy, like, the troops have to man the gates as waves of creatures and enemy have to, I don't know, like a tower defense thing. Onderon. Okay, Onderon. Appreciate the help, guys. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's a Darth Maul arc as well, right? Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I appreciate that support, Will. It's good to see you, man. And Dat Boy, it's Nonak, Non-Ak. I feel like I asked you how to pronounce it last stream too, or maybe not. Maybe it wasn't last stream. Maybe it was a couple streams ago. Change my name to something easier. Dat Boy Can Man. Glad you're loving the Clone Wars series. You're on one of my favorite episodes. Nice. Yeah, I watched Carnage of Krell on Wednesday. And I just hopped in front of the green screen this morning and rendered it, and it is scheduled to upload tomorrow at noon Eastern time, I believe. I think it's noon, But yeah, man, I've really enjoyed this arc. I didn't really know what to expect going in. You know, people have said it's like the Vietnam of the Clone Wars. People said I would love it, you know, the whole military aspect of it. I guess I'll reserve my opinions of the ending for the video. Overall, I liked it. I think I would have enjoyed it more if... Well, I guess I'll let my video speak for myself, huh? There you go. There you go. But I appreciate that that channel support, Dat Boy. And it's fun for me to, like... I'm pretty late to the Clone Wars, right? It first aired in 2008. Finished up in 2013, right? So I'm pretty late. 10 years late. And it's kind of fun for me to just be able to binge it and then watch it, like, how do I put this? Like, have you guys who are so versed in the Clone Wars, and you've probably watched it numerous times, and you've seen every episode, and then me, I'm coming in fresh, and I don't know shit about shit. So it's kind of fun to gauge your responses and how you feel about the series too, and correct me when I say the wrong name. Sure, shit happens a lot, huh? Sometimes I will die. I generally I stay away from my Clone War video comment section because there's always spoilers posted, all that kind of shit. At least the few times I've looked. I don't know how they are now, but a few times that I've looked, there's been spoilers. It's been months since I've looked at them. So, yeah. I usually wait until the last video in the arc to look at the comment section, you know. But yeah. A movie came out in 2008. Show went from 2009 to 2014. Okay. Okay. Hey, Greedo, do you have any interest in playing Black Ops 4 Blackout? I've been playing it. Feels a lot like PUBG, but with better mechanics. Masterbuilt 117. Eventually, yeah, eventually I'm going to get it. At the moment, I just got Fallout 76. I feel... Oh, one second.
Why casual?
Why does my granddad and best mod Masterbuilt not have a wrench by his name? He's a big boy. Also, you're Dweebo.
Dweebo? All right. Maybe I'll change my Twitter name to Dweebo for a day. How about that? Hello, Dweebo. Thanks, Sully Hog. Give me one sec. What did I just read? Oh, Masterbuilt. That's weird. I was reading a Masterbuilt question. Why does my granddad have best Why does my granddad and best mod master build? I'm confused. Are we talking about master build? The guy who just... I'm very confused by your message there, Sully. But one sec. Yeah, master build. Eventually, I'm going to get Black Ops 4. I'm in no rush. Like, the Battle Royale mode looks really fun. It looks... You know, I still like... PUBG is a lot of fun. I like it a lot more than my friends. Because... the types of games that I like always leave you on the edge, you know, and I like dire consequences in PvP. My problem, at least with the footage that I've seen of, what is it called, Blackout, is that everybody seems to be like a bullet sponge. It takes like 10 shots to get somebody down. It looks fun though, and you know, Call of Duty is some of the smoothest FPS you can play, which is definitely a big plus. So eventually I'll get it. Like I said, right now I'm playing Fallout 76, or I got it. I pre-ordered and I've been playing the beta, and I feel like I'm going to sink a lot of time into that game. I've always been a fan of like kind of building mechanics in games like that, or MMOs, even like Ultima Online and Star Wars Galaxies and all that kind of stuff, you know.
What do you think of the Rocky movie?
Oh shit! Nice. Original Trilogy Daily. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Sully Hogs. I'm gonna try to dissect your super chat here and figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Why does my granddad and best mod master... Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, one sec.
Ryan Johnson is himself any favors by still arguing about year on. Twitter has making it worse for himself and should move on. Heck, giving more fuel to the toxic fans.
Beck, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. This is an interesting topic of conversation. Give me one sec. I'm going to read the super chats from Sully and Original Trilogy Daily. And then I will, I'll tackle that one. Actually, I haven't, is there something new? Oh, shit. Sully Hogs, why does my granddad and best mod master built not have a wrench by his name? Grandpa, you don't have a mod wrench. What in the hell are you talking about? I'm so confused. What? Wait, he's a big boy. Also, you're Dweebo, a wild man in a stormtrooper helmet. Yeah, but why? But what are we talking about? Why does my granddad not have a wrench by... Oh! God damn it, Sully. I wasn't even thinking... I was thinking, like, granddad and wrench. I was thinking of, like... Oh, man. I've only had half a beer. What am I doing? Alright. Fucking goons. I thought you were, like, just trying to confuse the shit out of me. There you go, Master Built. I apologize for the confusion. That was completely my fault. Stupid as shit. Alright. Thanks for that support, Sully. I was, I had no idea what the hell was going on there. There we go. Original Trilogy Daily. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Greedo, what do you think of the Rocky movies? Once again, keep up the great work and inspiring me to make videos of my own. Nice, man. That's always probably the biggest compliment anybody can give me and the channel, is that my videos have inspired them to make their own stuff, you know? That's, to me, that's the coolest shit. So I appreciate you sharing that. And what do I think of the Rocky films? I think I've only seen the first one. I honestly think that. I only have memories of ever seeing the first one. And the last time I watched the first Rocky was probably... Actually, I can remember exactly when I watched it. It was in 2007. Yeah, I can remember exactly when I watched it. So... Golly, I have to say, I think I've only seen the first Rocky movie. I'm trying to really think. I feel like I've seen bits and pieces from so many of them, but I don't think I've ever sat down and watched the other Rocky movies, you know? I really like the first one. What happened to my cursor? Seriously? That was very strange. Do you guys see this? Like, I'm running around and my... Do you guys see this bug? Weird. Huh. Alright, I guess I'll play like this. Let's see what happens. Let's see when I die, see what happens. But Original Trilogy Daily, yeah, my wife really likes the one with the Russian guy in it. And she's always like, what the hell just happened there? I didn't die.
Imperial to target Beta.
Alright. I don't have a cursor. Let's see what happens. Respawn. Now I have a cursor. Okay. That was weird. Huh. Okay. Alright. There we go. But yeah, Original Trilogy Daily. I haven't seen any of the other ones other than the original. I haven't seen Creed, although I think it looks great. I wanted to see the first one. But then again, I have not seen the... Well, I feel like I would need to see the other Rocky movies first, you know? I know no leg of yours, what? Alright. Beck, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Ryan Johnson isn't doing himself any favors by still arguing about TLJ after a year on Twitter. He's making it worse for himself and should move on. He keeps giving them more fuel to the... He keeps giving more fuel to the toxic fans. Yeah, I have a feeling one day, Beck, that creators and, you know, people in the limelight, people who make stuff, even maybe not politicians, but people... I don't know, people who make stuff or are kind of known. I kind of have a feeling that eventually, maybe, they'll realize that being on social media isn't really that worth it because it's such a time suck, right? How many times have you seen comedians or actors or, you know, people like that get into Twitter arguments? And I sit back and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like... I get it, you know, I kind of used to have the same mentality where somebody would post something to me, tweet something to me that was completely wrong or a misquote of mine or, you know, just, I don't know, assuming or telling me that I said something when I never said something, if that makes sense. And I would feel the need to respond. Now, I don't give a shit. And I have a feeling that in the future... a lot of people are going to realize that social media is just not worth it, especially when your job does not rely on it, you know? Some people, I understand, like, comedians being on social media, you know, plugging their dates, plugging movies for actors and stuff like that. I get it, but, like, utilizing it so much, even Mark Hamill, like, he's misquoted all the time, and people spin his words to whatever narrative they want, you know, to perpetuate. Even Mark Hamill gets into Twitter arguments and posts all the time. And I just feel like in the future, we're going to realize that that kind of shit is just not healthy, not helpful. It gets you nowhere. It's a giant time suck. It's not worth anybody's time, you know? But, I don't know what Ryan Johnson recently said. I've never had a problem with him kind of... I've never seen that he's really defending his movies, per se. He's giving reasons, at least what I've seen. Obviously, I'm not, like, on Twitter all the time, or at least I don't really pay attention to it, I guess. I feel like he's just kind of explaining things. I've never really felt like he was defending it. he's just kind of explaining decisions. That's, at least, you know, at least that's what I think.
If people want to hate on it, then they can make their own damn movie themselves. Sorry, had to let that out.
Psychotic, thank you so much, man. I couldn't hear the robot. I was... Give me one sec, man. It makes him come across insecure that he keeps defending it a year later. In my opinion, own up and leave your film without trying to defend it. Beck. See, I liked TLJ. And I can understand. Nobody has to like it, right? Nobody has to like it. Nobody has to dislike it. People like what they like. But I can kind of... I understand the mentality of being on Twitter and seeing something and just being like, I have to respond. You know, I get that mentality. I feel like we've all been there, right? But that mentality is just such a time suck. It's such a waste of time. And you're... Oh, one sec. Sully, you're good, man. Give me one sec. So yeah, I can understand how you perceive it that way, Beck, as I don't know, coming off as insecure. I totally see that. I think I see it more as him not even wanting to defend the movie, but just say something in order to, how do I put this? To not even justify, but to give reason to. And I don't really see that as a defense. It's almost like a director's commentary in a way in my head, but real time online to people with comments. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a giant waste of time. I don't know. I can't imagine being in like a giant position like that where you're making movies, or even people who make video games and stuff like that, because you know the vast majority of interactions online you have are going to be pleasant, but you'll have 100 pleasant conversations, 100 positive messages. You know, people disagree with you, but they're relatively nice, and those are enjoyable, and you get something out of them. You get 100 of those, and then one is just like an asshole who, you know, is just there to stir the pot and piss you off, and that's the one you latch onto. That's the one that you feel like, oh, I need to respond. You got to fight that. You know, the more you fight it, the more you kind of learn that it's a time suck. I know I've said that a billion times now on the stream, and it's not worth your time. You know, I don't know. Psychotic, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. A movie is a flumping movie. If people want to hate on it, then they can make their own goddamn movie themselves. Sorry, had to let that out. Yeah, I see that point of view in a way. We all have, you know, strong opinions of what we like and dislike. Some are a little more edgy than others, right? Some people make 1,000 videos. Oh, one second.
Are you interested in seeing Overlord?
Caretaker wanted. Thanks, man. Give me one sec. Yeah, some people are a little more... It's like what I've recently seen with Fallout 76. I'm having a blast playing it, and I went online or on YouTube and like looked up some tutorials and perk cards, you know, explain videos and stuff like that. And there is just a sea. There's a couple like gaming YouTubers who didn't have much of a following, and then they made one video that was just like 30 minutes long and just smashing Fallout 76 after playing 2 hours of the beta, and they made a 30-minute video out of it, just smashing it, which is fine. And then they see that video gets like 600% more views than anything they've ever made, and what comes next? It's just a week of like 10 videos all about Fallout 76 with like worst game ever titles and how can it be this bad title, and it's just like they're riding this negativity wave, and that's the same shit that I've seen in the Star Wars community. You know, it's a wave, and you can see it kind of dipping down now. People are sick of this, you know, same bullshit being said over and over again, nothing new. I don't know, but yeah. All right, I don't know what Leslie Owens is doing, but I'm going to put user in timeout.
I don't know. Why casual?
I mean, hate that it killed the franchise.
Oh yeah, psychotic. Give me one sec, man. And Sully Hogg, sorry about the misunderstanding, dude. No, it's not your fault. It was completely my fault. I wasn't thinking wrench in terms of mod. I was thinking that like you were talking about. I thought you were talking about some weird ass dumb random shit in real life about your grandpa having a wrench and not having a wrench named after him or some shit. I don't know where my head was at. I don't know. But I appreciate that that channel support, and I apologize for my dumb brain. Caretaker Wanted, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Are you interested in seeing the movie Overlord? Is that the World War II zombie movie? Let me look that up real quick. Let me see. Overlord. Okay, yeah. On the eve of D-Day, Operation Overlord, American paratroopers drop behind enemy lines to penetrate the walls of a fortified church and destroy a radio transmitter. As the soldiers approach their target, they soon begin to realize that there's more going on in the Nazi-occupied village than a simple military operation. Making their way to an underground lab, the outnumbered men stumble upon a sinister experiment that forces them into a vicious battle against an army of the undead. Yeah, I want to see it. I've seen the trailer once. It might have played before a YouTube video. Oh, it has a 78 on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see, 82%. Is it out? Is it out yet? I thought it didn't come out for a little while. November 9th. Oh, it comes out today. It came out today. Okay. Directed by Julius Avery. What else has he done? Oh, this is his second film. Son of a Gun. Never heard of that one. That has... does that have... Oh, it has Ewan McGregor in it. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, eventually I'll probably see it. Caretaker. I am interested in seeing it. I don't know when I'll see it, but it looks interesting to me. I remember the trailer, if I remember correctly, thinking it was just going to be a World War II movie, and I kind of was like, oh, nice. I'm a big fan of World War II movies. And then zombies, and at first I was like, but then I realized, okay.
Why casual?
Are you familiar with Ivan Ortega and his TLJ?
Jared, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. But oh yeah, it is produced by J.J. Abrams. I knew that. Caretaker. That's that's a big pull. It's a big name. But yeah, Caretaker. Eventually, I will see it. No idea when I'll see it, but probably when it comes out on Netflix or something like that. You know, you know me. I haven't been to a movie since Solo. The baby will not allow for it, and I will not bring a 6.5-month-old baby into a movie theater. Not because I give a shit about what she sees. I don't want to ruin other people's experiences if she starts fussing. But I appreciate that support, man. And Psychotic, I mean, hate like that, it killed the franchise. Yeah, that's just silly. That's, it's just hyperbolic language that people use. Oh, it killed the franchise. It's just eye-rolly to me, People said that in 1999 when The Phantom Menace came out. People said that in 2002 when the Attack of the Clones came out. And people said that in 2005 when Revenge of the Sith came out. I'm sure people said that in 1983 when Return of the Jedi came out, and 80 when Empire came out. It's just like this hyperbole, that this exaggeration. A movie that they don't like, it kills the franchise. Cool. Some people they disagree with, they kill the franchise. Cool, man. It's gonna keep going no matter how much you shake your fist to the sky and curse God's name. People are silly. People exaggerate. Exaggeration definitely thrives on YouTube, right? But, oh yeah. And Jared, are you familiar with Ivan Ortega? Ortega. There's an Ortega in Jacksonville. I don't know how he pronounces it. And his re-edit of TLJ. No, I'm not. I'm going to look that up. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, am I? Let's see. Ivan Ortega. There's no way. Ivan. Is my microphone listening to me and putting predictive. Guys, do me a favor and type Ivan into Google and then space. Is the first thing that comes up Ivan Ortega? There's no way that's the first thing that comes up. Really? For everybody. And it doesn't show that I've ever searched for him before or ever clicked on any of these links. That's very strange. Very strange. Ivan the Terrible's the first thing that comes up for you. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Well, I'm confused. All right, microphone. All right, Google. You're listening to me. All right. Ivan Ortega. Go to his YouTube channel. Does he... I'm assuming he doesn't put his things on YouTube, right? First trailer. What are they on, like a BitTorrent site or something like that? No, I'm not familiar with this at all. Let's see. Let's see if I can. IMDb. The Last Jedi re-edit trailer is on YouTube. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Editorial department. Oh wait, is this the same guy on the IMDb? Editorial department. Oh, nice. TV documentary, behind the moment. Oh, movement. I'll have to check this out. Okay. You know, most like fan edits are done by people without an IMDb page and without credits, so be interesting. Assistant editor, Born Again Virgin TV series. TV series, TV series, TV series. Interesting. I'll have to check this out. Yeah. Okay, just watch the trailer. Yeah, I'll check that out. All right. Nice. All right, bookmarking. Now, let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Wow, I actually got a game as soon as I closed out my browser. But, Jared, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. Is he actually doing a full edit of it, or is it just, like, little YouTube clips? Alright, stop the separatists. Nice. Andy's still here. I apologize for the long wait, Andy. Alright. That'd be a fun, silly topic for a video. Bunch of people missing limbs. Who would win in a fight? Oswald1, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Hey Greedo, who would win in a three-way fight among Darth Maul without his legs, no robot legs, Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi, and Dooku without his hands? Okay, so Dooku without his hands, I don't think stands a chance. Can't hold a lightsaber, can't do much, I guess, with the Force? The Force is more in your mind, right? The hands are just for show, so maybe he could dominate. I'm gonna say Dooku's out though. Vader after Return of the Jedi, at the end of Return of the Jedi, he's down for the count. He's pretty much out. So I'm gonna count Vader. I'm gonna say Darth Maul, because Darth Maul could roll. He could roll. And still spin his double-sided lightsaber. He could, you know, roll like my daughter rolls right now, all around the rug, and hold his double-sided lightsaber and actually do some damage. Dooku without his hands, I don't know how well that would work. Darth Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi, he's just a corpse at that point. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Maul. How about that? Maul. That's one of the sillier questions I've had on here, Oswald. I kind of like it. But I appreciate that channel support, man. Greedo, what do you appreciate most about creating content on YouTube? Mr. P105. What's my favorite part of doing it, or what do I appreciate most? I don't know. There's a lot to be appreciative of. There's a lot. I mean, the fact that I can hop on here and have like 100 of you guys watching, just shooting the shit with me, it's kind of mind-blowing. Whenever I sit down and like think about it, it's really mind-blowing. You know, just that is even a possibility, and that you guys are even tuning in to hear this dummy. Very mind-blowing. But my favorite part, I think, is just like, I really like editing. I don't know why. I really like editing video. I don't know. Appreciative, though. I'm very appreciative, you know, viewers and even just the platform in general for existing. I don't know. Well, yeah. Not much, Harry. Not much. You know, it can pay the it can pay the mortgage. But not much. That's the thing. Like, I guess a lot of people think that YouTubers make a lot, and oh, trust me, a lot of them do. But it's definitely, at least, you know, my size channel. Plus, I'm not like business oriented. I don't really. I see a lot of people taking endorsements and getting sponsorships for live streams and all that kind of stuff. I've never really sought that out. I would like to, but I've never really been one to even know where to begin, you know? So I feel like that's where people make a lot of their money on YouTube, is through sponsorships and plugs and endorsements and stuff like that, you know? I haven't had well, I've done a few EA sponsored contents a couple months ago.
Do a review of all Star Wars please.
Do a review. Matthew Kelly, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. But yeah, I actually was in talks with a coffee company to sponsor some of my streams. But I haven't responded yet, and that was months ago, and they wanted me to send analytics and stuff like that. I just never got around to it. I think that would be cool, you know, something that I actually enjoy using, and I drink a shitload of coffee, and it would be kind of cool to have a coffee sponsorship for streams, you know? I think that would be one of the cooler things. I think I would prefer something like that over video game, like computer component company, like an Asus or something like that. As cool as it would be to be sponsored by a computer company, I wouldn't want people to. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I'd rather people buy coffee. Apologize. Matthew Kelly, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too. Please do a review of all the Star Wars ripoffs, please. That is actually a topic that got brought up a while ago, maybe 6 months. I feel like it was before my daughter was born. Where, oh no, it was my buddy who brought up some shitty Star Wars ripoff movies to me, and he was the one who told me to do that kind of video. That's a cool idea for a video. I don't know if I would want to sit down and watch a bunch of Star Wars knockoff, you know, videos or not. Probably not. And if I made that video and didn't watch those, I would feel like I was just, you know, bullshitting and lying to people, if that makes sense. Why did I just waste a rocket trooper? Look at me and Andy at the tip top. Nice. That's a cool concept for a video. I would like to do it one day, but yeah, like I said, I would feel obligated to watch a bunch of rip-off movies, which isn't exactly something I want to sit down and do. But yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Haven't watched in a good while. Should I watch it tonight? The announcement of the Cassian TV series.
J Money, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. But Matthew, yeah, that's an idea for a video that I would like to do at some point. If you just Google Star Wars movie ripoffs, there's a lot, and they're very funny, and they're very, like, just off enough, just different enough to where they're like not, you know, hitting some copyright wall, or they're foreign films, and they don't have to worry about that. You know, it's kind of interesting. Jared, haven't seen Rogue One in a while. Should I watch it tonight with the announcement of the Cassian TV series? Yeah, why not? When's the last time you saw it? Probably around release time, which is kind of mind-blowing. That was, what, 2016? Right? That's hard to believe. It's already been 2 years? Ugh, time is just flying. That's insane. Yeah, why not? Watch it tonight. It's been a long time since I've watched it. Probably about maybe a year and a half since I watched it. Since the Blu-ray release. Probably since like the week of the Blu-ray release is when the last time I watched it. Yeah, why not? Watch it. That's the thing, like, I want to watch it again now just to pay more attention to Cassian, you know? Which I'm sure a lot of people are doing now. But, yeah, might as well. Go for it. Or what's a better movie? I mean, there's some better Star Wars movies you could watch, like A New Hope, or The Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi, or The Phantom Menace, or Revenge of the Sith, or The Force Awakens, or The Last Jedi. And then you get to Rogue One. That's just my list. Don't get angry. Don't at me. But, alright, I appreciate that channel support, man. I'm sure that was the last time I saw it, too. Yeah, I actually recorded a Blu-ray commentary track for that, Jared. As soon as I uploaded it, it got taken down. I guess it could tell that there was, like, background movie going on, and it you know, copyright infringement, which was insane to me. I had the movie low. You could barely hear. I went into the Audacity file and I canceled the background noise. Still, you could kind of hear it. If you turned your volume up to 100, you could kind of hear it. You definitely couldn't tell what it was. It sounded like street noise, but you could tell there was something. And somehow, the YouTube computer, I don't know, supercomputer could tell that it was Rogue One in the background that I was watching. It was weird. But, alright guys, I gotta get going. It's time for dinner. I'm gonna have a G&T Goza from Anderson Valley Brewing and watch a movie tonight. But, yeah. Tomorrow I am uploading. I already have it scheduled for noon Eastern Time. The Carnage of Krell episode is going up. The review video is going up. And then on Sunday, I wrote a script today just called Why You Should Watch the Clone Wars If You've Never Watched the Clone Wars, and it was kind of, I wrote it kind of directing it at me from like 2011, you know what I mean? As if I was writing it to myself in 2008, 2011, you know, around that chunk of time when I, you know, had zero desire to watch it, but yeah, so I might get that up on Sunday. We'll see. But nice, Psychotic. Enjoy your Friday, man. What in the hell is Leslie just constantly? I'm just. I don't want to ban somebody just for saying leg over and over again, but you've been doing that for an hour. Oh boy.
I don't know. Fly casual.
Silent support. Have a great weekend.
Aaron, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Good to see you. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it as well. Coming in right before I hop off. I appreciate that. Aaron says, silent support. Have a great weekend. Right back at you, man. Right back at you. Hope you have a good weekend, too. Tomorrow, going to go get some wings, have some beer, take my daughter around, and then on Sunday, we're going to go for a little picnic in the park. Take my daughter, roll around in some grass. Should be fun. But I appreciate that, Aaron. Hope you have a good one. All right, guys. Let me run down the list. Aaron, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Jared, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Matthew Kelly, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Allswalt1, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Psychotic, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Caretaker1, and thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Beck, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Original Trilogy Daily, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Datboy Canman, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. William Aguilar, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Ryan Harp, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Palp, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Patrick Ferrara, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Venom Jubear, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Rich Lyons, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Brian Boardwell, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. The ADP, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. And nice. Man, we had a lot of supporters tonight. I really appreciate that, guys. Channel survives because of you. So, yeah, until next time, enjoy your weekend, kick some ass, have some fun, play some whatever game you're into to the wee hours of the morning, and I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.